Hey there, this is Borj from English with Miss Borj, previously just Random English. Do you find your sentences boring when you're speaking with your friends? Or when you're posting in online communities? Well, spice up those informal conversations with these slangs. Before I start the lesson, if you're new to the channel and it's your first time watching my video, please click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well so you'll get notified next time that I post videos. Now let's talk about slangs. Slangs are these words and phrases that we use in our everyday, casual, or informal conversations. Again, I would like to remind you that these words and phrases that I'm gonna teach you today are only used in informal setup. All right, that means when you're talking with your boss or with your teacher, when you're writing an academic paper, you have to avoid using these. In English, there are thousands of new words every year, and most of those words are actually slangs. Let's start the list with this word. This is sus or sussy. If you know what suspicious is, then you probably know how to use this word as well. So when you say that something is suspicious or someone is suspicious, that means you are suspecting someone or something isn't right. There's just something that doesn't add up about something or about someone. For instance, you went home and suddenly the lights are off. You knocked on the door and no one's answering. So you might find it suspicious, right? Because it's not common in your house to be that quiet, or it's not very common for you to arrive at your house empty. So you might say something is definitely suspicious. Now, this word sus is just a slang for suspicious. We just shortened the word. So when you say something is suspicious about someone, you may say, you know what? Something is sus about that lady. Second slang is rent-free. You know what rent-free is, right? You don't pay your rent for something. For example, you live in an apartment for free. You don't have to pay anything for it. But this rent-free doesn't pertain to something or to a space physically. This rent-free is actually talking about a space in our head or in our mind. When you can't stop thinking of something or someone, well, that someone or something is definitely living on your mind rent-free. I usually read this slang in comment section on some YouTube channels. Oh, that's another way of learning slangs like this, especially internet slangs. Find something which is of your interest and watch, YouTube videos or TikTok videos, then read the comments and I'm very sure that you'll pick up something from them. For example, I'm a BTS fan, as you can see, and I usually read this slang from the comment section of their YouTube videos. So I might read a comment, BTS is living on my mind rent-free. That means I can't stop thinking about them. They just stay on my mind rent-free. Third slang is something sends, or it is sending me. This is equivalent to the slang, I literally can't, I'm screaming. It's just that, for example, this joke is too funny and it sends me, or it's sending me. It's like it's sending me to other dimension or to space because it's just too funny. This video of a kid playing in the mud sends, or this video is sending me. Fourth slang, actually they're slangs because they're in pair. Low-key and high-key. When we describe someone who is low-key funny or low-key savage, their funny side or their savage side doesn't always show. When someone is high-key funny, this person always makes people around him or her happy. To make that simple, low-key means something is not obvious. And when we say high-key, something is definitely obvious. Low-key and high-key are also used as modifiers for some adjectives. or they could tell the degree of our emotions or of our feelings. For example, instead of saying that I am not that happy, or I don't want to show that I am that happy, I can say I am low-key happy, or if I'm very happy, I can say I am high-key happy. Next slang is it hits, or something hits different. When something hits different, it is a special or very unique example of something. I also see netizens using hits different when they want to say that something has or delivers a different emotion or a different vibe in a different situation. For example, you might be listening to a song for a long time and suddenly you have that moment when you feel that this song is sending you a different vibe, or yeah, it hits different that time. So you may say, this song hits different now. After the announcement of BTS about their break, a lot of fans are saying that their lyrics or some of their songs from their new album hit different now. Like when they first released the song and fans listened to them, read the lyrics, although we already know that they convey meaning, and those lyrics contain their emotions, their feelings, right? But after their announcement, that after they said that they wanted to have a break, their lyrics totally hit different after that. Next slang is a cultural reset. When we say that something or an event is a cultural reset, it has this very big impact or very big influence. It also has this tremendous effect that it makes people hop on the trend. So it's a cultural reset. We can say that, for example, some artists suddenly wear something which is rarely worn by people. We can say, that's a cultural reset. Or Harry Styles wearing skirts is a cultural reset. K-pop idol leading an American music festival is a cultural reset. 7. Mood or big mood. This can be used if we want to say that someone is relatable. We can just attach that to a name. For example, Katie is mood, or you know, you're such a big mood. That means I can relate to you totally. You might have seen memes on social media, especially Twitter and Facebook, and the only caption of some netizens is just mood in capital letters. But these days, mood is just used for almost anything. Number 8, I love this one. Ate that. It's not literally someone ate something, but we need to say someone nailed it. Someone nailed a performance, or someone nailed a job. You know what? You ate that. I remember first reading this slang in comments on YouTube channels when there's a performance, especially a live performance of some singers. They would say, this singer literally ate the CD, because this singer sounds exactly the same as the CD. This can also be used in other actions, not just in singing, also in dancing, cooking, or whatever. As long as you think that someone nailed it or did a great job, you can say, you ate that. Or another funny way to say this is, someone left no crumbs. For example, Jimin left no crumbs. You may also use this in some sense, like not just when someone is singing. You may also use this when someone is doing something, as long as you know or you think this person made a really great job. So you have this sister and you think your sister killed it. That's also another way of saying this. Or nailed it, did a great job dancing. You can tell your sister, you left no crumbs, or my sister left no crumbs. Number 9, this is almost the same as the previous one. They almost have the same usage, almost the same meaning. Understood the assignment. When you say that some people or a person understood the assignment, you mean to say that, again, they made an amazing job. If you're familiar with the phrase to go the extra mile, when you think that someone went the extra mile, went beyond what is expected for him or her to do, you can say, you understood the assignment. When my students acted in the play, they understood the assignment. They did a really great job acting. They went the extra mile. Number 10, vibe check. Let me take a vibe check on this one. It's like you're trying to measure or trying to see whether this person has a positive vibe or a negative vibe, has a positive aura or a negative one. It's something like that. So I can say, she passed the vibe check. She's okay for me. And that's it for today. Those are 10. Actually, we're going to count the low key and the high key too. We've had 11 slangs for today. I hope you find this video helpful, informative. If you like this video, hit the like button please, so the algorithm of YouTube knows that you like it and it helps you. Click subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Recommend this or share this with other learners. Thank you so much. I'd really appreciate that. If you have suggestions for the next topics, leave them in the comments. And as always, dream and make your dream happen. I'll see you next time. Bye!